LadyLucidity ASMR. Hello there, my lovelies, and welcome back to another episode of The Forest. So, you'll notice that the castle is really starting to take shape, and while I've been offline, I've been tidying up the walls around the platform and just filling in gaps here and there to make it look like one cohesive stone building. So I'm just going to finish off these bits here, and for anyone who's just joined this series, I'm using Mod API as my cheats to do the insta building, so I don't have to grind materials for hours on end and bore you guys. So that's what I'm using here. Okay, so I think that side's pretty good. Let's see, there's a bit round the back that I needed to finish, and unfortunately it's going to auto clip to there. Yep. I've said it before, the build mechanics in this game are a little bit wonky, so I do apologise that things aren't exactly straight or neat. Okay, this is the back of our castle where we made our extension, so I'm just gonna try and quickly... Oh, hello lizard. Off you go. Let's try and fill this in. There we go. And that one. And again, just using our rock wall. And do that. Okay. And can we do a third layer? Oh, looks like it. So let's just add that in so that people can't see the beams. Now this fourth layer might be a bit tricky. Yep, because it's trying to auto clip to the top, so this might have to be a custom job. Let's just get rid of this. There we go, and get rid of that. Okay. I'm going to try my best to fill in this bit with a custom bit of wall, if it will let me. Let's try. And it's not exactly behaving, but that might have to do. Okay, so we've got the other side of our extension to fill in. And again, this is going to be a bit tricky because there is a, oh, hello birds, a massive boulder in the way, but let's see. It is getting a little bit dark, so you'll see I'm going to go into my cheat box here and just change that time of day to a bit brighter. I'm sorry for those of you watching in the dark, but I need light to build, so. Okay, so I'm going to custom wall this, and it looks like once it hits the rock, it doesn't want to go through it or around it, so let's just stop it there for the minute. Yeah, it definitely doesn't want to work today. That's fine, we can just undo those bits, that's fine. Just shove that in there. It doesn't matter because no one's going to see it inside there, so there we go. And another one. And another one. Come on. There we go. And just like magic, it's all filled up on that corner. Now to see if I can do a custom piece for this corner. If it will let me go maybe inside that bit rock there, yeah. Birdies. you're going to be built into the side of a building if you're not careful. Okay. That's it. And again. Next one. And it's not perfect, but it's filled in. At least it looks more like a wall now. Okay. Oh, nearly had it. There we go. Auto build that. Perfect. Okay, so that gives you an idea on this side. So now we need to do this side. Okay. And that looks pretty good. I'm happy with that one. It's a lot more smoother because there's not a big rock in the way. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, probably get a 4th in, maybe a 5th, we'll just see. Let's put number 4 in. Yep, okay, looking pretty good. Get rid of that little bit there. Okay, and again, might have to do a custom piece for this bit. See, can I wiggle my way up here? Not quite. Might have to go up. Oh, there we go. Got you. Yeah, I might have to go upstairs, I think, to finish this bit. There's so many birds around today. So many birds. Okay, so we're gonna wiggle, wiggle, wiggle our way around the front. And no, I haven't forgotten about the bridge. I will do a little, like, bridge tower, I guess you could call it, like a little entranceway at some point. Okay. So again, you'll notice that I've neatened up the walls here a bit, just added some more finish to it. And we're going to get rid of these ones because we definitely do not want it in our window. So, okay. Okay, so there's our throne room, and you can see there is a little bit in there that I haven't finished, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get to that piece, so it shouldn't matter too much. Okay, and you'll also notice that we have a roof on this part of the build. So we've got our second floor, and I'm actually going to build a 3rd floor. Crazy, I know. So let's see. Oh no, I've gone too far. We do not want traps. Right, so we're going to bring in our good old custom stairs for this, and it's a bit of guesswork trying to wiggle it around. I think I might do it this side instead to build our 3rd floor. Sometimes the stairs do not want to sit flush with the... Oh, that's okay, they're easy to get up and down, that works. Okay, so we've got a nice big space up here to make our 3rd floor. So let's see, I'm gonna need like a little railing or like a guardway, I guess you could call it. Stop you falling off the side of the stairs like that. Okay, I'm gonna custom do this bit. Wonderful, so I don't fall off. And then we'll put a little guardrail around this bit as well. There we go. And a 3rd bit there. There we go. Okay. So unless I decide to jump off, that should do. Okay, I really want to try and level this bit out, but I don't think it's gonna let me because of where the wall is. So we'll just stick that there for now, and we'll come back to that later. But next we need to do the same thing on this side. I think this time I'm going to build it in this corner. So we're going to go back to our custom stairs. Okay. Try and get that level. I like to have it plush at the top, so it's nice and easy to get on and off. You don't have to jump as much. But it is very much trial and error. So, and again, we're just going to rinse and repeat the same thing I did on the first side. Okay. So click. And we can actually use this bit of wall as a guide, which is really good. So we're just going to go all the way around here. Perfect, just like that. Okay. Magic. Okay, and then I'm going to fill in this bit of wall here. Make sure I don't go all the way. There we go. And we have this little gap that needs to be filled in. So let's just wiggle a bit in there like that. Okay, so now we have 2 stairways, so we can choose which side we want to come up to our 3rd floor in. So I really want to make a big window here, and that is always tricky when you're trying to use rock walls. It's so much easier when you're using the custom wood walls to do this, but we are going to give it a go. So I need to make sure I build this all along here, otherwise I don't think it's going to auto clip to the top. Nope. Okay, so I'm going to have to complete at least this line, because sometimes it doesn't register that there's like an actual wall there until you've built it. So I might just have to do this first. Okay, hopefully that should be enough. Yep, let's go back in with our wall, and I'm going to delete these sections here, I think. So, I'm not sure about that. I think it's a little off centre for what I want to do. Yeah, so I'm going to actually take this bit out. And there is a auto destruct, I should say. Like auto knockdown or something, where you hit something once and it falls down, but I do not want to enable that because in the past I've done that and I've accidentally hit like a pillar and I've brought the whole building down, so I'm definitely not going to enable that, just for safety precautions. Okay, so that's much better. Okay, now this is going to get a little bit wonky because it's going to want to auto clip to the bits that I've already built, but I'm sure we can get there with a bit of determination. Okay, up onto my tower. Oh, trying desperately not to fall off. Okay, wonderful. And let's try and get that the same on the other side. There we go. So it's starting to look more like a window. That's good progress. Now, here comes the tricky bit, is trying to get it to match over here. I think that's probably as good as I'm going to get it. Yep. So let's build this bit up and then we can sort out the details at the top. So I have a little bit sticking out on the left side, so we're just going to add a bit more on the right side. So again, it's not perfect, but at least it's a window. Okay, there we go, we've got our lovely front view window. So I'm going to quickly just build up all these walls here, and I know there's a little bit of a gap there, so I will sort that out. Let's just stick a bit there, there we go, fill in the cracks. I think, do we need another bit? No, I think we're good. I think we'll just fill in these bits for now. Get rid of all these excess pieces we don't need. Like that. And of course, because this this was an auto wall, so it's gone all the way around the perimeter, which it tends to do, but okay, so let's get rid of these bits. There's probably some more underneath I need to get rid of, but that's fine. I can do that later. I'm going to drag this wall all the way across. Beautiful. Oh, that's not how I had it. That's very naughty. Okay, not to worry. Good thing we didn't build that yet. We'll just try again. Okay, and this time you will behave. There we go. I think that bit wiggled a bit, didn't it? It's being particularly tricky today. There we go. Much better. Okay. Okay. So again, this is following the contours of our previous walls. I'm just going to fill these in. Click, click, click. Click, click, click. Get rid of those. Wonderful. Finish that bit off. Okay, so we've got the start of our walls here for our third floor. We've got our 2 staircases, so I'm happy with that. So, time to see if I can maybe tidy these areas up a bit. Maybe get some lighting in here, because it's starting to get dark again. Let's see. Is it going to let me put a door in? No, I didn't think so. So this is the auto, I say auto door. This is the built, I guess you could say. So there's the ones that all come built in once you've got the materials, but I like to do custom ones so you can put your door wherever. Okay, so okay, that's definitely not going to work. Some very zigzaggy walls there, but I thought if I use this custom wall then I might be able to do a door across, but it's not looking like it, is it? Yeah, I think if I put the door in, so if I press R twice, yep, the door's going to be in the middle, so I do think that's going to work. And again, just going to change the time of day so I can see. That's much better. Okay. Let's see, what else could we do? Let's finish building this area up here. That might make it easier to put a door in. Okay. Nice and enclosed. And we're going to have to build these up anyway to match the outer walls, so that's bound to happen at some point. Okay, So we've got a little corridor starting to form here. And I'm going to stick a couple of skull lights, I think, in. Sometimes you can wiggle it and cheat a little and have hanging lights like embedded in the middle of your walls, but I don't think that works for rock walls. I have managed to do it, but yeah, it takes a lot of patience and wiggling around. So I think for now we're just going to stick with our standing skull lamps. So we've got some light when we come up the stairs. Okay, I'm just going to ponk you here. Okay, so when you come up there's going to be some lighting. And of course when I put the roof on we're going to have some more chandeliers, because you guys know I love my skull chandeliers. I'm a bit obsessed. They're probably like the most decorative item in this entire game, and they're still pretty macabre. Okay, so I'm going to put one by the window here. Go. So I've got some nice lighting in the evening. And another one here. Beautiful. And we can't forget this side either. Let's make sure we put our lights here. Okay, so on this side, try not to block the way too much, because I'm going to be putting my dividing walls in at some point, so I don't want it to get in the way. There we go. Let's see. Back to our rock walls. I'm so sorry guys, it's just been like 90% me just building rock walls. I do apologise. But when you're building a big stone structure like this, it kind of happens, unfortunately, so you'll just have to bear with me, I'm afraid, while I build all these stone monstrosities. Okay, follow that round, and in there we've got this little nook in here, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. I don't know whether to turn it into like a secret corridor, or maybe like a wardrobe or a cupboard or something. I'm not sure. I'm sure I'll think of something. Maybe you guys could give me an idea in the comments. Okay, so down we go, and yep, that's the rock wall that was stuck earlier, so I'm going to wiggle my way up here, just very much cheating with the fly enabled. Get rid of those. And I'm going to fly down here as well, just to get to this hard to reach area. And we do have a gap here, I've noticed. So I'm wondering if we could fill that in. Well, that looks pretty good. Except now you can see it's probably auto walled all the way around again, so I'm going to have to go around and get rid of all these pieces. Okay, that's fine. Just get rid of those. While we're in fly mode, it's so much easier. I also use fly mode when I'm working on the roofs of my builds, because again it's so much easier than falling or trying to climb your way up. So okay, can I fill this gap in here? I'm not sure if it's going to let me. Probably not. Nope. Okay, yeah, you can see it's auto filled all the way around, which is a pain, but it is what it is. But at least we've got our third floor started. I'm really happy with that. It's actually looking more like a cohesive building rather than just a whole bunch of rocks. So let's get rid of these while we're up here. Okay. And I'll get rid of the rest of those in a little bit, but for now I just want to take an aerial view so you guys can see the progress that we've made so far. So yes, this is my very old, very wacky castle. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I will see you in the next episode.